Imagine you all are raising your hands right now because you are super pumped to get after it, okay? So we're in fabulous February, okay? We're working on some strength, but we're kind of building off of what we started last month, okay? So it's a little bit more intensity, maybe a little bit more volume, but just double the fun. Okay, so today's tip of the day is something that I've been doing for probably about 4 or 5, 6 years now, is I make my bed every day. So it's just especially work from home when you're kind of working in your environment, keeping your environment tidy and just, kind of reinforcing like that you're a disciplined person every day, starting your day off with a win and having a nice smooth bed that you look at, and now, especially now, every time you walk into your bedroom, since it probably is a bit more frequently if you are working from home, it's just a really great way to start your day. So I do recommend, even if you're in a hotel room, still make the bed. Just because it kind of keeps you in that disciplined habit that even if you're on vacation, like you still are the same you. So give that a go. But for the rest of today, we'll start on the ground, we'll get our warm up in, work our way up, do a little bit of plyos before we get into our first block. So the first thing we're gonna do is starting on the ground. We're gonna get into that kind of that quadruped position. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. But then from here, I'm gonna sit my hips back. So I'm gonna try to get my hips as long as I can, walk my hands forward, rotate my palms up, and then rock side to side, side to side, just a few more times. Breathe. Good. After you finish this last one, kind of find that middle position. And then from here, if you can, I want you to try to push your right hand into the ground, lift your left hand maybe 1 inch or 2 inches, set it down, repeat the other side. You're not going to get very high. That's no problem. Not expecting you to. Just trying to get a little bit of lift. So one more. Good. Then I want you to come back up into that quadruped position. Then I want you to walk your wrist towards your knees. I'm going to rotate my wrist as well. So now I'm going to kind of have my fingers pointed towards my knees. I'm going to sit back onto my heels a little bit so I feel that stretch in my forearms. Come back up. Feel that stretch for 1, 2, back up. That stretch, back up. Couple more. Good. Let's rotate our hands now. So I'm going palms down. So now my back of my hands are down, palms are up. I'm gonna do that same thing. So I'm gonna rock, fingertips still pointing towards my knees. I'm gonna rock back. So I'm getting a nice stretch on those forearms. Not trying to overstretch it, but definitely starting to feel a little bit of tension. And if you have any severe wrist pain and you feel like this isn't a good exercise for you, please feel free to skip it. Good. After that last one, let's release our wrists, just kind of come up, do some wrist circles back and forth. All right, hopefully it feels a little bit better. Now from here, we're going to just get into that bear position. So this is the one where we just kind of widen our knees just a tad, then come up on our toes, lifting our knees about 1 inch to 2 inches off the ground. We're just going to hold this for a couple seconds. And then we're going to work on lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. So I'm going to drive my left toes, right kind of heel of my hand to the ground, lift my left hand, right toes for like a 1 to 2 count, and then switching sides. So as I'm doing this, I'm trying to have extreme control, not trying to have anything rotate. Sometimes trying is the key word. Couple more. All right, then from here, feel free to go on your elbows and extend those legs out. We're in the pillar bridge. We're gonna hold for about 20 seconds. Trying to create some tension throughout that midsection. Brace, 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 brace. Squeeze the backside. Drag your heels away, get nice and long. 5 more seconds. And relax. Good, then from here, let's transition. Get up and tall. We're doing that half kneeling hip flexor stretch. So I'm first going to be straight ahead. So my knees are like they're on train tracks. They're parallel to each other. From here, I'm going to tuck my hips under. Today, I'm going to lift my fingertips towards the ceiling. I'm going to squeeze that backside. Hold. 1, 2, and then relax. Extend, hold, squeeze. 1, 2, relax. Let's go 3 more times. 1, 2, relax. Go. 1, 2. More time. Relax. Good, let's go about 45 degrees. Relax. We're gonna go 5 times here, okay? So hold and squeeze in 1, 2. Relax. 2 más. 1 more. Fantastic. Good, same thing other side. So we'll do 5 forward and 5 pushing that leg out about 45 degrees. Tuck those hips. 1 forward, 2, good. Good, 5 total. Got 2 down, 3 to go. I'm guessing Rob is on the call. I really can't see my computer from this far away from here. How about those Illini? Friday night, our alma mater got a nice big win. It was nice to see, good 45 degrees. Always pumped when the old alma mater gets a big win. And Rob shares my enthusiasm, even if no one else does. Good, 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Let's get up to standing. Hopefully those hips are feeling a little bit better. You can even feel free to do some hip circles, but we're going to move on to a little bit more hip mobility. Okay, so I want to imagine across from me is I have different hurdle heights. So think of hurdles like the track runners who jump over the hurdles. Imagine different hurdle heights. I have a big one, a small one, a big one, then a small one, okay? So the big hurdles, I'm using my imagination, is I'm stepping over the big one, trying to stay tall. Now imagine I have that small one right next to me. I'm gonna step under that small one. If you have more space, feel free to keep kind of doing that tempo, but since I don't have a ton, I'm just gonna go back over my imaginary big hurdle, boom, under my small hurdle. Good, so going back and forth, going back and forth. So stepping over, should probably be the small hurdle. I completely butchered that. Then going under the big hurdle. So I would not be able to fit under a small hurdle. Okay, so it's high knee stepping it, then step through. Good, we'll do this for a handful more seconds. Good, don't hit the hurdles. Good, finish up wherever you're at. Finish up wherever you're at. With the dark in here, it's much harder for me to read my board. All right, so next we're moving into, we're gonna do a 3-way lunge. We'll see this in our finisher at the end of today's workout, okay? So it'll be a 3-way lunge. We'll start with our right leg, so follow along with me. Step forward, so we're doing a forward lunge, a lateral lunge, and then a reverse lunge. So very, very, very similar to the 4-way lunge, we're just not doing the crossover, okay? So let's go 2 more times. Forward, side, and then reverse. 1 more. Forward, side, reverse. Good, let's switch feet, other side. So right foot down, left foot forward, front, side, reverse. Good, 2 more. Front, side, and reverse. Let me give myself one more rip. So one more. Forward, side, then reverse. All right, guys, last thing we got kind of for this section of today is we're gonna get into that bent over position and just do some little bit more shoulder warm up stuff. So we're gonna hinge at the hips, fall on it for me, get that flat back, relax our arms. Then from here, I want you to make some Ys. So start making those Ys, make that YMCA. Not arching my lower back at all, just doing as much range as my shoulders will allow. Then from here, let's go arms straight out to the side. So making those T's. Then from here, stay in the same position. Watch me for a second. I'm gonna hold that in range and then do some arm circles. Good, follow along with me. Here we go. Forward. Now reverse directions. Good, and relax. How do we feel? Holding that bent over arm circles, that's a game changer. That's pretty tough. For this next part is we're gonna move into some plyos. Why are we doing plyos? Okay, if you have a body, you're still an athlete. Even if you aren't playing a competitive sport, you are still playing the sport of life. You're playing the sport of playing with your kids, picking things up, going to the grocery store, moving things around. And the more you can retain your movement competency, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years down the line, you'll thank me, okay? Because the better you're able to move, the more you're able to stay moving, okay? We just went on the elliptical all day, every time for a workout. Nothing wrong with the elliptical, but it's not gonna help you move potentially better later in life because it's not a dynamic, ever-changing environment. So we can retain a lot of the properties of our tendons, ligaments, muscles, so on and so forth. The more able we're setting you up for success in the future, the more you're able to retain these properties, which tend to decrease as we age, the better in luck you will be. And the more fun you'll have on your future retirement vacations. How about that? Okay, so this isn't just silly stuff we're doing. It all has a purpose. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do those double leg to single leg drop squats, okay? So coming up on 2, and I'm gonna tell you down, coming down on 1. We're gonna come back up on 2, down on the other leg. We're gonna go back and forth for a total of 6 times. Switch legs each time. Okay, here we go. Go along with me. Everyone up, down, up, down. Good. Up, down, up, down. 2 more. Up, down, up, down. Good. Now give yourself a little space. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna add a go. So I'm gonna be up, down, go. When I give you go, I want you to transition from one foot to the other. So what this is gonna look like, and it may look different for many of us, okay? Depending on certain movement competencies, as we like to so eloquently call it. So for us advanced movers, so ones who've been training for a long time and feel good today, like we're in no physical pain, I want you to go for how far you can go. So it's gonna look like, I'll quickly get through this. Give you up, down, and I'll give you go. Show you how far can I go and stick that landing. For those of you like, no, not moving well, I'm in pain, I want you to do a similar thing. If this seems appropriate for you, up, down, and then go. So it's just not gonna be as far, but I want the landing mechanics to be the same. Advanced movers, go far. Those who are still learning these movements, take your time with it, okay? We're gonna go back and forth. Let's go. We're gonna go back and forth twice, so do it 4 times total, okay? Follow along with me, here we go. Everyone up, down, go. Good. Everyone up, other side, down, go. Ready, good job. Back to it. Down and back one more time. Here we go. Up, down, go. Oh, that wasn't so good on my end. Good, relax. Last one, going back. And then we're gonna mix it up a little more. Ready? And up, down, go. Good, relax. All right, now, Similar thing, I'm gonna give you go. Again, what I want you to do is to jump out, and now as soon as you land and get under control, to jump back, okay? So you're gonna jump out and then jump back. I'll show you one, then we'll go together. So I'm gonna tell you up, down, or let's say, yeah, up, down, go. Woo. I'm getting myself confused now. Ready? I'm gonna be up, down, go. Then you're gonna go down and back, okay? And we'll switch legs each time, okay? Ready? Everyone come with after me. Here we go, follow me. Up, down, go. Good. Cool, go up here since I have much room for my other side. Ready? Up, down, go. Good, relax. One more time each, then we'll move on. Ready? Up, down, go. Ah, there we go, I got that one. Last time, other side. Ready? Up, down, go. Woo! I got that one, good. Relax. Feel free to grab a drink. We'll be heading on to our first work block, okay? Similar to last time, some of the structure is a bit similar. We're doing 3 sets of 3 exercises. 3 sets, 3 exercises. I'll go through the first one, we'll do it together, then we'll repeat the next 2. First exercise, you can use weights or without weights. If you're once again advanced, I do recommend adding weights to this movement. I'm gonna demonstrate without them. So you can hold weights here, hold up here, hold one in front, whatever is suitable to you. We're gonna do squats. For the squats, we're gonna do 10 seconds down, 10 seconds up, 4 times, and then we're gonna do 4 regular reps, okay? So get my good base position, feet right outside my shoulders. I like my toes just slightly out so my knees have somewhere to follow. We're gonna go 10 seconds down. So 1, I will count in my head. I'll tell you down and then up. So we're going 10 seconds down, nice, slow and controlled. And then 10 seconds up, really nice, slow and controlled. We'll do that 4 times. After that 4th time, we're just gonna go regular. So we're gonna go boom. So we're gonna go 4 full repetitions, okay? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great fun. So if you are using weights, I'm gonna try to use weight this first round. We'll see how I feel. Hey, what's up? We got a visitor. She's a bit limpy today. I didn't beat her. I think she just played too hard and she's limping. So keep that in mind. I didn't beat my dog. She's just a little limpy. All right. So we're going 10 seconds down, 10 seconds up, 4 times, then 4 regular sets. All right. So I'm gonna tell you down and up. So everyone down. Nice and controlled, nice and controlled. And up. This one's gonna be a hard part. And that's 1, back down. Breathe. And up. Control it, be sure it's nice and kind of a gliding, not just real, like going really fast and really slow. Back down, that's 2. Good, control your body, control it, control it, control it, control it, and up. Good, last one of the slow control. Good, down. That's 10, back up. Good, that's 4, let's go, 4 regular reps. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Woo! How was that, y'all? That's tough, right? And guys, the reason why we're doing more controlled, slow reps is Tuesday, Thursday, you guys get the fast stuff. Okay, you guys are working through speed, working on metabolic cost. So to have an efficient program, we have to kind of vary the stimulus you're getting. So my classes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're really like in strengthening and owning those movements. So Tuesday, Thursdays, you guys can get after it, okay? Hopefully that's starting to make sense. And if not, keep coming Monday through Friday. You'll notice the difference, okay? Second move, on our bellies, going those prone cobras. So really working on opening up that back, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and lengthening our torso. So on my belly, going palms up, driving my toes to the ground. I'm gonna bring my chest up off the ground, drive my fingertips towards the back wall, and try to bring my shoulder blades together, okay? You got 12, you got 12. Do it at your own pace. Listen to me. You all right, mate? Good, be sure to keep that neck nice and long. Get 12 more, 12. Big chest. So as I'm thinking, as I'm coming up, I'm trying to open up my chest as much as I can. All right, once you guys finish that 12, we're all gonna roll over together and we're going to a hollow body hold, okay? So I really like this one because it works on really getting the ribs down and you creating that maximal contraction. I may give you extra flavor in future rounds, so you really wanna own the position so you can kind of do the more advanced version, okay? To kind of get set up in this, I like to start on my backside, pull myself up to my knees. This is kind of the position I'm gonna wanna be in, okay? So my low back is driving into the ground. I'm reducing the area between my ribs. So my ribs, we really call it staying down, so they're not flaring out. So if we say ribs stay down, we want the opposite of this position. We want the ribs nice and tucked. From here, what I'm gonna do is extend my legs out. Level 1 is extending with the reduced angle. So the higher up it is, the less you're gonna have to fight gravity. Kind of the lower it is, the more in line, the more open the angle, the harder it is. Hands here, wants to kind of make it challenging. Hands up overhead, that's gonna really kind of fight. You really have to fight extra hard to keep those ribs down in set position. We're gonna hold whatever kind of angle you wanna be at for 30 seconds, okay? Ready? All right, let's get going. In 3, 2, 1, here we go, hold. Shaking, completely normal, okay? What is not normal is feeling this in your low back, okay? That means you need to reduce the angle of your limbs. Farther out of the way, definitely the more challenging it is. Let it, come on. 5 seconds. Oh, time. Not easy, but nicely done. We're not here to do easy, right? Not here. Speaking of not easy, squats are back up. Grab yourself a quick drink. Now we kind of know what we're doing. We're just gonna kind of glide through the next 3 exercises. I mentioned this, we got 3 sets. 3 sets. All right, y'all. Back up and ready. Any questions? We good? We good? We good? No, looks like nothing in the chat. All right, with that being said, I'm assuming you're all happy and healthy, and we're ready to get on to set 2. Grab our weights. Let's do it. 10 down, 10 up, 4 times, and 4 regular. All right, ready? And go. Nice, down, down. Good, and up. Nice, slow and controlled. Down. Breathe. Up. Good, that's 2 down, back down. And up. Good, let's go. Last one, down. Last one, slow one up, I should say. And up. Good, let's go, 4 regular, let's go. Down, up, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good, relax. All right, y'all, get onto your prone cobras. You got 12, you got 12, you got 12. But if you're kind of struggling with the squat, one thing I do want to call out, which is actually kind of nice about the real slow on the way down, the way up, is you can kind of check your form. What I mean by that is specifically that your hips and knees are bending at the same time. So as my hips are coming back, my knees are starting to bend, and everything's kind of happening at the same time. So my hips are bending more, my knees are bending more as I go down. And the reverse is true as I come up as well. Good, if you haven't started your prone cobras, start your prone cobras. So as I'm coming up, my hips and knees are doing the exact same thing, but in reverse motion. So you want to make sure that that is happening on both the descent and the ascent. I'm not going a few, so I don't completely skip this exercise. But hopefully, you're down to 12. And you are ready to move on to hollow hold. All right. Let's get started on hollow hold. Got our second round here. And then we got one more round of everything, okay? So starting our backs, kind of in this like typical like PE crunch position, kind of crunch on up, grab my knees to my chest, extend them away, and here we go. 30 seconds. Feel free to start off harder and then to lessen it as you kind of start fatigue, especially if you feel like you're losing that low back position, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. I would encourage it. Over halfway. Breathe, breathe. 5 seconds. And time. Whew. 2 down, 1 to go. 2 down, 1 to go. Grab yourself a quick drink, if you so choose. And then we got our last round coming up. How are we liking those squats? I feel like the ascent, especially trying not to get out of that bottom position very quickly, is very challenging. So you're here, you kind of want to go here and then slowly go up, but to really fight for that and to kind of get out of kind of the hole of the squat nice and controlled is very challenging, and I welcome you to accept that challenge, okay? Let's get another 10 seconds. Then we're back to our squats. 4 slow, 4 regular. Grab your weights if you're using them. Get set, and go. Up. Nice. All the way up, good, that's 1 down. Own it, own it, own it. Good, you own this, you own the descent, you own the ascent, you got this. Up. Good, 2 more, come on, down. Up. Good, come on, fight it, rise up too quick. Don't rise up too quick. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, last one, slow. Come on, down. Good, come on. And up, come on, nice and slow, nice and slow. Make it hard. Yes, come on, 4 regular, let's go. Down and up, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. Nicely done, team. That way to get some work in. On the ground, prone cobras, you got 12. Got 12. Let's get higher volume. Really trying to work that backside. We gotta work lever back. We gotta give it a lot of volume because the front side with work from home and just work on the computer in general gets a ton of volume. So we gotta try to equalize that with our backside. Good, reach and then rotate the humerus. So rotate those arm bones together. Oh. Excellent, Joe. After you finish your 12, let's head on over to our hollow hold. And this time, if you want to kind of flavor it up, throw a little spice on it. Here's what I got for you. Get in the hollow body, come here, and then rock yourself back and forth, okay? Notice here to here, this angle doesn't change at all, okay? So that's kind of prerequisite. You have to own that hollow hold before you add that rocking. But feel free if you're like, man, I'm ready for something, give that a go. All right, y'all. 5 seconds, we'll get going. 3, 2, 1. If you're holding it here, you can even do the hollow body hold, or excuse me, with the rocking. Not you don't even have your hands over, so you can even bring your legs up a little bit. So once again, finding what works for you. Come on, keep fighting, keep fighting. This is tough. Oh yeah. Let's go. A few more seconds. Fight, 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 fight. 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Nicely done, y'all. Nicely done. That was fun, right? Like, yeah, that was super fun. All right, grab yourself a drink. This is actually pretty similar to kind of last series where we're going to do 3 sets of 2 exercises again, okay? So there will be some differences towards the end. Our finisher is definitely different. So the first exercise we have is we're going to do a lateral squat a lateral lunge. The difference between a lateral squat and lateral lunge is a squat, isn't a dynamic movement. It means I'm kind of staying stationary and then moving through the movement. So a lateral squat, in this case, is you need weight for this one as well. And I'm gonna first start sinking into my right leg, left leg stay long. So I'm gonna go 4 times with that lateral squat. Sinking here, coming out. After my 4th time, I'm gonna bring that leg in and I'm gonna step out for 4 more times, okay? So if you are using weight, you can either hold it at your chest, as I was kind of demonstrating without any weight in the first one, or you can hold to below. So it'd be like so. So hold it kind of the inside and the outside of my leg. Whatever one's more comfortable for you, feel free to do, okay? So let's get going. I'm gonna start, just since I demoed my right side, I'm gonna stay on my right side, doing 4 lateral squats to 4 lateral lunges, same side, okay? All right, let's get to it. Lunging, boom. Keep that leg long, sink into the hip. Really try to push through that foot. 4, now I'm doing 4 lunges. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Same thing, other side. So extend my legs out, go to my left side, my left hip. Good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now 4 lateral lunges. Here we go. Step it out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. All right, you can set your weights down for the next exercise. The next one we're going into is like a bear position to a lateral kick through. For some reason, this is can kind of be like pretty challenging for some people to get. So if that's you, I'm gonna show it. And if you got it, go ahead and do it. But if you're struggling, I'm gonna break it down and we're gonna do a handful together, okay? So if after I show it, you're like, yeah, dude, I got this. Feel free just to go ahead and do it on your own. And if you're like, I need a little bit more time, I'm gonna break it down a little bit further, okay? So, I'm gonna first do this starting towards the camera. So I'm getting in that bear position. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift my right arm to start and then my left leg. So as I lift my left leg, I'm gonna drive into my right heel. I'm gonna kick my leg through. And I like to say, imagine you're kicking a lawn gnome and you're kind of ninja like elbowing behind you. So this is the position you're gonna be in. You're gonna come down, you're gonna repeat opposite side. You're just gonna go back and forth, driving into this back leg 8 times. I know some of you are probably very familiar with that, so feel free to go from there. 8 each side. So if you got it, go. If you're like, I need a little bit more time, I need you to break this down a little bit further. Come along with me. So we're actually gonna start in this position. So I want you to do is have your right leg down, drive your left hand through the ground, and now my right arm is kind of in this like, kind of like archery position. So from here, I'm gonna lift my hips up. I'm gonna rotate this left knee, swipe to the ground. I'm gonna touch the ground, back in this bear position, and we get back into that position I was just in. So here, just gonna go back and forth a few times. Let's go 2 more times. Just do that one side. Good. All right, now we're gonna flip it, or I'm gonna flip it so you can see me. Same thing, other side. So left knee down. Siri, I'm not talking to you, relax. So from here, I'm gonna start with my left foot down, right foot across, left hand down, left elbow driving back, okay? Now I'm bringing my butt up. So now I'm holding this, I'm gonna sweep that right knee through, back to that bear. Sweep it down and through, cross. Good, let's go 3 more times. And boom. Cool. So hopefully that makes it hopefully a little bit easier if you struggle with that one. Oh, Jose already had leave us. No. All right. Cool. So hopefully whatever one that makes more sense. If you're like, hey, I was kind of stay with that breakdown version, feel free to do so. That's totally cool. Let's get back up top. We got 3 sets total, so 2 more sets of this series, okay? Let's get right into it. So lateral squat to lateral lunge, okay? Let's go, sink back, squat, whew. Also bounce, good. 2, 3, 4. Now lunges, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful. Same thing, other side. Lateral squat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good, let's step it out. 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good, step those weights down. Lateral kick throughs, each side. Again, really try to put that big elbow on the way across. If you should stay one side, feel free to stay one side while doing this. Very good. Hit your 80 side. Or if you're just doing it one side and you feel like, man, 6 is enough for me today, do your 6. But we gotta rock and roll. Another 30 seconds. Then we're gonna be back up top. Going our last time through, then get into our finisher. Good, 10 more seconds. So if you're ready, grab your weights. And if you need more time, take more time. Take more time, because I'll explain the finisher anyway, okay? So if you're not ready yet, don't rush yourself. Let's go. If you're ready, now let's get to the lateral squats. And again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's lunge it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Other side. Let's go. Left side. Lunge back. Or squat it back. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 4. Beautiful. Lateral shoot throughs. Let's go 80 side, 80 side. All right, y'all. Finish it up, finish it up, finish it up. And here we go. As you're finishing, listen. Listen for the last part, okay? So we have the finish. We have 5-minute AMRAP. I was hoping there was more time, but I went too slow apparently. So we got 5 minutes. We have 4 exercises. I want to see how many rounds can you do in 5 minutes with these 4 exercises, okay? First exercise, you can use weights without weights. Squats, 10. So we get 10 squats. Second exercise, so squats, boom. Hopefully we know what that is by the end of today. Second exercise we have is a plank with shoulder tap. So in our plank position, our push-up position, tapping our shoulders. 10 total, or 5 each side. Feel free to even do that on your knees if you need to. Third exercise, I want you to do this just one time each way. You're gonna go that 3-way lunge. So forward, reverse, back, do the other side. Okay, so do one of each. Fourth exercise we got is V-ups. So we're coming up and down. Trying to keep my legs long. If you need to kind of reduce that ankle, feel free to do so. You have 5 minutes to do as many rounds as you can. And go. I'm gonna type in the exercises right now in the chat box. You got squats, 10. Plank with shoulder tap, 10. 3-way lunge, 1 each. V-ups, 10. Cool, so it's in the chat box if you get lost, 30 seconds in. Once again, you can use weight for this, okay? So don't feel like you don't keep, since I'm not using weight right now, that you can't. If you want to use weight, use weight. Here we go. Work through it. Work through it. We got 5 minutes total. But minute in. at your own pace. Here we go. Good, keep going, keep going, keep going. 5 minutes total. Huh, that's weird. Didn't get the chat. I'll try resending it to. So you guys are hearing me breathe. Good, keep going, keep going, keep going. 10 squats. There we go. Hopefully that got it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Nicely done. Got just over halfway. Just over halfway. I think some of you could probably get 5. I'll like do this, knock this whole thing out in a minute. Am I crazy? I don't think I am. We got some strong, fit folks on this call. But if you get 2, that's awesome too. Once again, it's all about where you're at. If you're using weight, if you're not using weight, that's of course going to make a difference to your speed. But we never sacrifice speed or form for speed. Yes. We're old friends. Nicely done, guys. Just under a minute and a half left. Just under a minute and a half. Guys are doing great. Come on. Come on. Let's go, guys. We're just going 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's your time to move during the squats versus making me make you go so slow. Just under a minute. Come on. About 40 seconds. Woo. Just under 30 seconds. Come on. Good. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. About 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Time. Excellent job today, guys. We'll move a little bit quicker. Always the first day is a lot more of me talking. So hopefully we'll go a little bit quicker. So we might have a little bit longer on the AMRAPs and a little bit more time together for a stretch. If you do have like a minute, we'll stay and stretch. If you don't, have a fantastic day. Remember, make your bed. Mama Mitchell telling you, make your bed, all right? It's good for you. Let's start. Just holding that quad, hip flexor stretch. Sit up nice and tall. Trying to even go here, trying to open up my chest. Good, switch sides. Good. Oh, tied so much tighter. Good. For this next one, if you do kind of have something to hold on to, I do recommend it. We're going to bring that leg across, and you're going to sit back. So you don't need to if you got pretty good balance. I don't have fantastic balance, so I'm going to kind of have this. I'm going to hold on to. Really feel the outside part of the hip. Good. Switch sides. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling, guys? Good? No, that definitely was tough. And especially, you kind of moderate the toughness based on the weight you choose and the version you choose. But hopefully, you found it challenging, but you're not dead. You're not completely gassed for the rest of the day. Okay, stand up. Stick our 2 hands together. Just reach out forward. Go rotate side to side. All right, y'all. Thanks, you guys, for being here today. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your feedback that you gave. Survey. Once it was all anonymous, I did not see anyone who said what. There's some people based on what you said, I could guess it was you, but that's a good thing. So thank you guys again. I appreciate all your hard work. Appreciate you guys still showing up, giving your best effort, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. But yeah, please go to Campy's on Tuesday. Go to Campy's Tuesday. Thank you, guys.